be fine.
Yeah.
Hello guys and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm going to bring you this cryptocurrency video. And I'm sitting here with another technical analyst, Four Flies.
How you guys doing? Good to be here. Thank
Yeah, no worries. So we were talking about the Bitcoin price and the Bitcoin chart because the chart is looking quite bearish right now, and we want to take a look at that, and I want to hear your thoughts, and of course you guys want to hear my thoughts as well. So let's get into the chart. So
there's a bounce.
There's a bounce, exactly. So literally like a few minutes ago we saw the Bitcoin price break 40k. I actually said during dinner that we're gonna break 40k before we go to bed, which actually did happen, but right now we're back above 40k as we're recording this video. When you're watching this video, I'm sure we're gonna be way like somewhere else. Like the price is so volatile right now, and the question is of course how low can we go? Are we gonna see a bounce? And what do you think?
I've been quite vocal about this tonight. I think Bitcoin has to have a reaction rally to the upside. I definitely think it's going to stay bearish, but I'm looking for a rise. I mean, we're already kind of doing it, but I want to see Bitcoin rising up towards 42,000, 43, because that's where we were finding support just hours ago. Bam, right there. Yeah, that's where we were finding support. I would love to see Bitcoin back test it. My only concern is that it's very, very vicious, this dump right now. So when the market is this dangerous and there's this much blood in the streets, we don't actually get full retracements a lot of the time. A lot of the time when we're in a situation like this in the market, we're going to be looking at big drops, relentless drops where we don't really go back up, which makes it difficult to trade. And I think you were expecting some lower levels like 37, 38.
Yeah, so in the immediate short term, I think we could definitely see a bounce and some consolidation before we go lower. But everyone who knows saw my previous videos, you guys know that there's a big fractal playing out right now that would suggest that prices as low as 37, 38k would actually make sense. And I know that some people were very mad with me because I was talking about these bearish price targets, but I mean, they're not so mad right now because we're getting closer and closer to that target area. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm just saying that that's an area that I really like for this current move. And if we do go into these areas like 37, 38, then I will be accumulating at these levels. I will try to put in a long position, try to play a bounce if we see a bullish divergence or any other bullish pattern that could be traded. Because we also talked about it, me and Four Flies here, that obviously putting in long positions right now is just like catching a falling knife. You never know if it's gonna keep going down, so you have to be very careful with that. What I usually wait for is a clear bullish signal, like a bullish divergence, or a could be just like a pattern, could be like a ascending triangle or something. What do you like? When you see a dump like this, if you want to put it in long, like what do you wait for? What do you look for?
I'm glad you asked. I actually don't like playing long positions in situations like this because it's so dangerous, right? Right now we're in a short-term downtrend. It's undeniable. Lower highs, lower lows, and that, I mean, we are in a downtrend, and the only thing that can kind of stop that is a big, lightsaber candle to the upside, or we hit a crucial support level like 37, 38. My concern with that level is everyone's talking about it, so I think a little bit higher or a little bit lower, but much more than that. If you look at the charts where Bitcoin kept bouncing up from, it will look like we had meaningful reversals and we didn't get them. And that's the danger in trying to play long positions in this kind of market right now, which is why, as long as there is no significant support near us, like right now, there's no significant support that I'm seeing or that you're seeing until 37, 38, I am actually much more willing to short, because the short-term trend is downwards. There's not much support, which means we're right here. The next floor is down here, and this gap is tradable with a little bit of leverage. It's a very, very nice gap to trade, and that's why in this market, I would rather take short positions. And in all situations like this, I'm actually very happy to miss the reversal and then join the uptrend again when the train has already kind of left, and I'll just jump on the bandwagon at that point, and then I'll start playing the long positions, which means I'm always a little bit late, but I'm safe.
I like that idea a lot as well. Like, it's better to wait for for the curve to already have formed, instead of trying to predict when it's hard to explain. Like wait for the momentum to actually shift to the bullish side. Yes, you will lose out on the initial gains, but if you kept longing from like 45k now, like you lost a lot of money, right? So it's better to just stay back and wait for the reversal to happen. Then you're not going to lose all of these like long positions, and eventually if you do wait for like a bullish divergence, you wait for a momentum shift, then you will be able to most likely actually put in a perfect long position in the bounce. And it's a good way to save money.
Yeah, and to put this into numbers, you might miss out on the first 10% or 25% of the pump, but your risk level might go down from 100 arbitrary points. It might drop down to 20.
Yes.
So you'll have 80% less risk, and you'll have only missed out on 20% of the pump. And then that 20% you've missed out, 2 times leverage would fix that problem. And you're right, you're doing better than the guy who bought spot and was risking all of his money.
I usually say this with altcoins as well. Instead of buying altcoins in the bear market, because that's in my opinion pretty stupid, because they're just going down, it's better to wait until bull market returns and wait for all altcoins to pump 3x, 5x, even 10x some of them, because then you know that the altcoin season has already started, and that's when you can jump in. So if you jump in at the 5x, well, of course you lost out on the first 5x, but you know that a altcoin season after a big bear market tends to go like 20x, 30x, even like 100x, as we've seen now. So I think it's the same way there. Just wait for the momentum to turn bullish, and then you jump on a little bit late, but actually you're timing it perfectly.
Far safer, and it's important to note that the people who get in at the initial level and then ride the 5x up, they are very much the exception, right? Not many people are actually hitting that, and most people who try, they're just going to keep on riding coins that are slowly like 1% down every single day. And
if you catch the bottom, you were lucky. There's no way you can predict it. You were lucky in that case, and I'm happy for you, but the next time you will miss it.
It's just not sustainable, but one way you can reproduce that success consistently is by jumping on something that's already moving and just identifying with a little bit of technical knowledge. Like I said, you're in the middle of a range, so you're probably going to drop a lot. With a little bit of technical knowledge, you can gain when you re-enter, and again, you leverage it up a little bit, and you're not even falling behind. You're still making as much money as the next guy with less risk. And at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do as traders.
One quick last question: should people be worried right now?
You should never be worried. If you're worried you have too much money in the market, this is Bitcoin, and if you're new, welcome. It's fun. It's good for you, and it'll harden you up. No, I don't think you should be worried. I also think if you look at the charts, we were just making a video on my channel, but it got corrupted. We're going to try again. But if you look at the chart, Bitcoin's dump today over the past like 1 or 2 days is almost exactly the same in size and percent as the first big dump that we had, from 53k down to 43k. So when we're looking at a dump like that and we've already hit the same size, this is telling me that we have to have a reaction rally. That doesn't mean we're going back up to 60k, but it does mean, in my opinion, that hopefully we should be trending up a little bit, and that can give me an opportunity to offload a little bit of profits. So if I was worried, I can scale out of my position. Perhaps I over allocated, I put too much money in. I can start to scale out when we hit some resistance.
But someone who's like just a Bitcoin hodler, there's no need to worry, right? It's like a dip is just like part of the game, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Bitcoin hodler, I think you wouldn't even know about this dump at this point, because we've seen so many like this. I think we just talked about it before, like because we were talking about it here. A few people like. I mean, I lost a lot of money. If you look at my portfolio, my Bitcoin and my altcoins, I lost millions like in the past few hours. But it happened so many times before, like the big Corona dump, and back in 2018. Like we've seen many of these dumps before, so I'm used to it. But if you're new to crypto, then welcome. This is crypto. And it goes without saying, this is incredibly normal, right? This does not comment at all on Bitcoin's long-term success or its potential long-term success. This doesn't set Bitcoin back at all on the road to 100k or 1 million or whatever.
Bitcoin is getting cheap now. It's a discount. Just keep accumulating if you're in it for the long term. I think that's the name of the game. 100%. And I want to thank you for sharing your thoughts and ideas. I will leave the link down below. And smash the like button. I think we can reach something like probably 10,000 likes on this video. 15. Let's do 15. All right, guys. And if you want to go watch my Bybit and fee mix tutorial, they're gonna pop up right there, right now. And I will see you